Okay, I'm going to give you a little sample, an example of how to use these preaching cards, the preaching deck, and it's going to give you an indication and lead you on how to make your music sound really sweet, no matter how much experience you have, whether or not this is your first day playing or whether or not you've been playing for many years. And I'm going to teach you how to play the first couple of notes for the song Joy to the World. I'm sure everyone knows it. So let's go ahead and get started. Joy to the world. And this course works by numbers, and we're in the key of D flat, and all of the notes in the D flat scale are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So to play Joy to the World, it's really just 8, major 7, 6, and 5. All you really need to do to use this course and use these cards is to be able to pick out the melody. So here we are. You want to figure out what the chord is that goes with this first note, D flat. Now, the traditional way of playing it, you probably sound boring and sound something like this. And you don't want to play those simple chords. So you're going to use my course, and we're going to learn to really spice it up. So here we are on the 8 or the 1 in the key of D flat. And we have the card here. All you're going to do is you're going to take your card and you're going to match up the tone over here on the right side, or match up the melody note and find the card that matches the melody note. And here we are. The first note over here is a D flat. It's tone number 1. And there are lots of cards you can choose in the deck that correspond to this tone. So we're going to take this one as an example. And this chord is an E flat minor 9. And just play the notes that you hear on the card and see if you like the chord. Let's hear how this first chord sounds. Very pretty. E flat minor 9. That's an E flat in the bass, B flat, F, G flat, and D flat. E flat minor 9. Now, I told you there are many choices available with the Adventures in Harmony course. Maybe you don't like that one. There's another one you can choose. This one also has, you see, a 1. To match the D flat. The D flat tone here is matched, and just play the notes indicated on the card and you'll get a completely different flavor. This chord is a B flat 7 sharp 9 sharp 5. Let's see how you like this one. Ooh, for the word joy. So now we have 2 choices, and the nice thing about these cards is we can take them and arrange them in our instrument here and arrange them in order and kind of swap them around and try out different things. It makes them really simple with these cards. So the first one was, what was it? E flat minor 9. And the second one was B flat 7, sharp 9, sharp 5. So it's up to you really which one you choose. I really like that one. So that's the first 2 chords, the possible chords we have for the song Joy to the World. So let's move that over here and let's move on to the next chord that we're going to choose. That's going to be on the C, the major 7. C is the major 7 in the key of D flat. And the next chord possibility, here we have major 7. Major 7, we see it matches the C. Pull out the card from the deck. There are many cards to choose from, and this chord is a G flat 9 flat 5. It's a possible chord you can use to harmonize on this C note, joy to the world. Let's hear how this one sounds. G flat 9 flat 5. Like I said, we have cards here so we can easily just swap things around. Let's hear how the first 2 chords sound together. E flat minor 9, joy, and then go to this G flat 9 flat 5. Okay? Maybe you want to play around and go back and play, the first chord, make it a B flat 7, sharp 9, sharp 5, and try that one out instead. See how that sounds. Joy. Oh, okay, so we've harmonized on the 1, the major 7. Now the next one is going to be the 6. The next possible chord is an E6 9 flat 5. You see the 6 is indicated here on the right hand side of the card. The note is a B flat, joy to the. And let's hear how this E6 9 flat 5 sounds. Very pretty. That's an E the bass, A flat, D flat, G flat, and B flat. So let's like I said, we can easily just swap things around here. And let's go back, and for the first chord, let's go back and just play that E flat minor 9. So what we have is E flat minor 9 to G flat 9 flat 5 to E 6 9 flat 5. Okay, like I said, just follow the notes, the tones that are indicated on the card. So we've harmonized on the D flat, the C, and the B flat. The next note in this song is A flat, the 5. So like I said, you're gonna go to your deck of cards and you're gonna pull out the note that matches the 5. And let's see what that possible chord is. And we see that harmonized on the 5, you see there's lots of possibilities here. I'm just gonna give you a few. We'll go through a few of these, but let's just try and hear how this sounds harmonizing on this 5. The first possibility, here we have a 5 indicated here, and the note is A flat, and the chord is going to be a B flat 9 sus. Let's hear how that sounds. That is a B flat in the bass, and then a C, E flat, F, and A flat. So let's hear how that whole sequence sounds from the E flat minor 9 to the G flat 9 flat 5 to the E 6 9 flat 5, ending with the B flat 9 sus. Okay, let's hear how that sounds. E flat, E. Very, very pretty. Now let's go ahead and let's say we want to add a passing chord. We're not happy with this B flat 9. We wanted to kind of put another chord before that. Like I said, I just picked out a bunch of chords out of the deck. Let's try another one. Let's try putting in there, oh, here's a G7 flat 9, add 6. Let's hear how that sounds. We're going to add that chord before the B flat 9 sus. You hear it matches the 5 in the melody, and the notes are G in the bass, F, B, E, and A flat. Let's just hear how that chord sounds. G7 flat 9, add 6. And that matches the 5, the A flat on top. So we're going to play that before we go to the B flat 9 sus. Let's just hear that change from G to B flat. So all together, we have something that kind of sounds like this. So let's see how easy it is to work with these cards. Just lay them out on your instrument. It gives you sort of a guide on what to do. So let's start off with the E flat minor 9, G flat 9 flat 5, E 6 9 flat 5, and then we're going to play this as a passing chord, the G7 flat 9 add 6, and resolve it to the B flat 9 sus. Like I said, there's lots of possibilities here, especially on this 5. Let's just take a look at the 5 here. The other possibility is this D flat 6 9. Here we have a 5. The melody note is an A flat. Just hear that chord. These are really, really pretty chords. D flat 6 9. The notes for that are D flat, F, B flat, E flat, and A flat. So that's where we can end if we wanted to. And let's just hear that last little sequence here. So we're going to go and start here. So things can get really pretty. So like I said, there's lots of choices here on the 5. Here we have an F7 sharp 9 sharp 5. Here we have the A flat on top, and that's the 5 in the melody, and that's this chord here. So like I said, you can even just play around with the 5. Let's hear what we have here. We have a G, we have this one, we have this F7 sharp 9 sharp 5. We resolve out to that B flat 9 sus. So these cards are really easy to use. If you're a beginner, you can swap them around. Like I said, you can use these cards to harmonize any piece of music. All you do is you reach into your deck, match the melody note, and the picture of the chord is right there. These cards work in any key. On the back of the cards, we have the notes for the chords listed in every single key. We have over 12,000 chords in our course and part of this deck. So this is the newest product edition at gospelchords.com. So we hope you have enjoyed our introduction to the preaching cards and the gospel deck.